Hey, thank you guys for joining us here on xyspark. I wanted to come into the space and have this live conversation with all of my listeners, all my subscribers, and I wanted to share with you five very important things that's going to help you as men to promote holistic healthy masculinity, to stay grounded and to stay balanced. So here we go, guys. Stay tuned, don't go away, let's talk about it. So here it is. Point number one: if you are going to promote holistic healthy masculinity, you need to make rest a priority. You have to do what it takes to have a very stable and solid sleep routine. So you want to watch out and make sure that you're not watching the television at least 30 minutes to an hour before you go off to bed. You want to make sure that you are having a good program in place whereby you're going to be able to get into bed and have at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night. If you do shift work, you have to try to get that sleep during the day, which means you're going to need to have a darker room, a quieter space, and you're going to seek to make that space as comfortable as possible so you can get proper rest. So that's point number one. Big point number two rather, is if you're going to get quality time and good rest and good mental wellness, it's going to be important for you to seek to practice the joy of maintenance. What is your maintenance strategy? What are the things that you do as a man that's going to keep you balanced and keep you grounded and keep you rooted? So you need to have a good maintenance strategy, something that you can do that's going to help you to stay balanced, to stay on top of your game, so that you are able to fulfill all the things that you need to fulfill so that you can maintain that balance in your life. So that's big point number two. Number three is this: you want to look at what your self preservation approach is going to look like. Self preservation is very key for you and I as men. Self preservation is setting good boundaries and maintaining those boundaries. Self preservation is knowing what your limitations are and being okay to admit that you have those limitations. Self preservation is being willing to ask for help. And as a man, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to reach out to somebody and ask them to give you some support, recognizing that you can't do it all by yourself. Big point number four, as it relates to good mental wellness, is it's going to be important for you to recognize that it's okay to confront and face problems. And the way that we have been cultured as men to face problems is to hide, isolate, and don't speak up. So it's important for us to not isolate, not hide, and speak up. And when we speak and when we find a safe space to tell our story, it's therapeutic. It helps us to heal and will improve our relationships with ourselves and also improve our relationships with the people in our lives that we connect with on a day to day basis. And big point number five, which is one that is very important, is that as men, it's going to be important for us to remember to take time for self reflection. We need to take time for self reflection. We need to take time to really connect with ourselves. Sometimes, as men, we try to be too busy. We run away. We try to not get to know ourselves enough. Self reflection challenges us to know ourselves better, to ask ourselves potent questions, to set realistic goals, and to start managing and balancing our personal and our professional lives in better ways. So, self reflection is there, and it's important for us as men to get to know and understand how much value there is in practicing these 5 pointers. Guys, listen, I have a lot more to share with you, but I'm going to leave you to think about these five for now. And I'm going to be connecting with you again next week, where I'm going to share some other pointers for you as men about things that you can do for good mental wellness. As usual, this is your boy Rolando here on XY Spark, and we continue to remind you that at XY Spark, we believe that there is a spark in you.